everyone, I am Sisodia. Warmly welcome all of you to the inter-house presentation competition for the middle school division. Today, our all four dynamic houses, Kelvin, Ampere, Tesla, and Pascal, will battle it out in an intellectual showcase of talent, creativity, and confidence. The topic for today's competition is Conserve Water, Preserve Life. Before we dive into the competition, let's take a moment to acknowledge and welcome our esteemed panel of judges, respected principal ma'am and coordinator ma'am, who will be evaluating today's presentation. I truly feel honored to welcome them, who always encourages innovation and excellence in every student. Before we move ahead, let's briefly go over the rules and judging parameters for today's competition. Each house team comprises 5 to 6 members who will collaboratively present the topic, and the judging will be based on 5 key parameters. The first one is presentation quality, second one is confidence, third one is team coordination, fourth one is fluency of speech, and last one is overall performance, followed by 2 questions from judging panel. The order of presenting today will be first Tesla house, second Ampere house, third Pascal house, and lastly Kelvin house. I am sure all our teams have prepared with dedication and are ready to impress. I wish all the presenters good luck for their presentation. So, without any further delay, let's begin. First up, let's invite the vibrant and visionary team of Tesla House to take the stage. Clap for them.
A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. I, Sonakshi of Tesla House, along with my team members, stand before you and speak on a topic that may sound simple but is deeply serious. Conserve water, preserve life. Before starting, let me introduce to the presenters. Afifa and Prachi of class 7, Zikra, Satyam, and Mati of class 8. Well, I don't think there's anyone who don't know what water is. With drinking, with bathing, and sometimes we even waste it without thinking. But today, we are not just here to talk about water. We are here to remind you all why it matters and what we need to do before it's too late. Does anybody know why water is so precious? Well, water is one of the most precious resources on earth because all living things depend on it for their survival. We need water for drinking, cooking, cleaning, farming, and keep ourselves healthy. But fresh water is limited, and many people in the world still don't have clean water to drink. That's why we must use it wisely and never waste it because every drop counts. Now I will pass over to Akita.
Thank you, Sonakshi. So let's begin by understanding why water conservation is important. As you can see on the slide, our first point is limited resource. Water is a limited resource. Only 2.5% of all water is a fresh water, and even less is available for human
population will also have water to survive. Now, Mansi will tell you how we use water in daily life. Thank you, Afrika. Water is one of the most important resources on earth. Every living being, plant, animal, and human need water to survive. What do we realize? How much water we use every single day? Now, as you can see on the slide, we use water for drinking, cooking, bathing, washing clothes, cleaning, irrigation system depend on water. Water is used to grow crops and feed animals. Irrigation system depend on water. We use in or water is used in almost every part of our life. Now, Satyam will tell you about global water crisis.
Thank you, Mansi. Water covers 71% of Earth's surface, but only 2.5% is fresh water. Out of that, most is locked in glaciers and ice caps. So less than 1% of all fresh water is available for humans. Global water crisis means billions of people don't have access to clean and safe drinking water. Water resources are drying up or getting polluted. As you can see on the slide, these are many causes of water crisis like population growth, pollution, climate change, etc. Due to which its effect can be seen in the form of health problems, poverty, hunger, etc. Over 2 billion people don't have access to clean and safe drinking water. By 2025, half of the world population may live in water-stressed areas. Now I will pass over to Prachi.
Thank you, Satyam. So now I'm going to tell you some tips to save water. As you can see on the slide, my first point is turn off tap while brushing your teeth and washing your hands. My second point is use a bucket instead of a shower to bath. My third point is don't use drinking water for cleaning vehicles. Use recycled water if possible. Educate others. Talk to friends and family about saving water. So now I will pass over to Sikra. Thank you, Prati, for telling us tips to save water. Now, the question arises, why conservation of water matters? So you can see on the slide, my first point is water is life. Every living being needs water to survive. Without water, there is no life. My next point is limited fresh water. Only 2.5% is fresh water on earth. Is frozen water. My next point is water scarcity is real. Yes, water scarcity is real. My next point is no water equals to no food. Climate change, drought, flood, less rainfall are reducing water levels. My last point is it is responsibility. Conserving water is not a choice, it is responsibility. Now, I would like to invite our team leader Sonakshi for telling us concluding remarks. So, at the end of our presentation, I just wanted to say water isn't just something we drink, it's the reason we exist. No water is equal to no life. It's that simple. We are not here to lecture you off. We are just here to say if we keep ignoring the problem, we might run out of the solution. So don't treat water like it's unlimited because it's not. Use it wisely, respect it, and remember the future is watching. Thanks. If anybody has questions, so you can ask them.
My question is, how can we save water at school? You are a school student, so I want to know how can you save water in your school or at your school?
We can save water at school by turning off taps, by washing our hands and teaching KG sections some tips like turning off taps while they washing their hands and report small leaks. That's it.
Now,
My next question is, what is one water saving habit you follow at home?
Yes, Prachi will answer this question. I can. I can. I can turn off taps by brushing. I can turn off taps by brushing my teeth. By brushing my teeth and watering plant from recycled water. That's it.
Right.
Anyone else? Yes.
How does water conservation impact the environment? How does conservation impact the environment? How does water conservation impact the environment?
Yes, so can you tell?
Water conservation affects the environment if we use water efficiently. Water conservation affect environment if we save water efficiently and do not waste it. Our future generation will our future generation will protect it and
I want to add something in this question. Can I?
yeah, please.
Water conservation affect environment by like we pollute the oceans that affect the aquatic life. If we conserve water and clean it, aquatic life will also possible. That's it. Anyone else? No one? Thank you. Let's be the generation that saves water, not the one that run out of it. Let's all promise to save every precious drop.
Thank you, Tesla House, for that wonderful presentation. Confident, clear, and creative. Give a huge round of applause to all of them. Next, let's welcome the electrifying team of MPL House to come up on the stage.
Here, I feel honored to stand before you today to present our presentation from MPS House. Myself, Ahana Kansal, it gives me immense pleasure to extend to you a very warm welcome on behalf of the Holy Child Public School, who has blessed all of us for the presentation on the topic Conserve Water, Preserve Life. Now, I want to introduce my team members, Shri Lavanya, Upurnima, Zoya, Inaya, and Mahi. Now, I invite Lavanya. Now, our first slide is conserve water. What is conserve water? To conserve water means to use water wisely and avoid wastage water in our daily life. It is about protecting this precious natural resources so that we and future generations have enough clean water to survive. Why it is important? Only 1% of Earth's water is usable for drinking. Water is essential for life, for drinking, farming, industries, and more. Wasting water now may lead secretary in the future. Now I pass on to Purnima. Thank you, Ravanya, for giving more information about what is conserved water. Now, our next slide is how we conserve water. As you can see, these are points. First, the cleaning tap. Second, rainwater harvesting. Third, water conservation at home. Fourth, we use water. First, water conservation at home. Water conservation at home is an essential practice that helps reduce water from our previous restore. Second, fix leaking taps. Fix leaking taps seem harmless after using water, and water dogs, thousands of water dogs waste every each year. Third, rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting means collecting and storing rainwater for our future use to ensure irritating flow away. Now, our last point, reuse water. This practice helps to conserve water, to promote and support our water management system. Now, I pass on to Zoya. Thanks, Purnima, for availing us about conserving water at home. Our next slide is why do we conserve water? So these are my points. First, finite resources. Second, environmental protection. Third, reduce waste. And last, drought mitigation. First point is finite resources. Water is a finite resources and conserving it ensures its availability for future generations. And second point is environmental protection. Conserving water helps maintain healthy ecosystem, supporting plants and animals that depend on water. Third point is reduce waste. Conserving water reduces wastewater and minimizes the amount of energy that needed to treat and transport water. And last point is drought mitigation. Conserving water helps mitigate the effect of drought water scarcity, ensuring water availability during times to need. Now I pass on to Inaya. Thank you, Zoya, for more information. Now our next slide is current water crisis. Today, many parts of the world are facing a surge water crisis. The groundwater level is dropping day by day in many villages, cities, taps dry during summer. This situation is alarming. Thank you, Ram, for describing such a wonderful topic. Now, our next slide is water facts. A small tank of water can waste around 20 to 34 gallons of water per day. It takes approximately 1,000 gallons of water to produce 1 gallon of milk. The world's largest water reservoir in the ocean, which covers over 70% of the planet's surface and holds approximately 97% on its water. Now I pass on to Amana. So, our last and the most important slide of our presentation. The conclusion. Water is the foundation of life, and without it, survival is impossible. Every drop counts. By conserving water, future for ourselves and the generations to come. Let us take responsibility and make wise use of this precious resource. Because when we conserve water, we truly preserve life. Thank you. Now, I want to say thanks to our team members for awareness about conserving water. Let's come together to value every drop of water because if there is water, there is a future. Saving water is not just a choice, it's our duty. Now, if you have any questions, so you can ask.
My question is, how can we save water at school? From where do we get water in our daily life? The question is, from where do we get water in our daily life?
First, municipal supply. Treat and demonstrate through pipeline. Second, dams, man-made stored water. Third, lake and pump, store surface water.
Thank you.
Okay, my question is, why should we fix leaking taps at home?
We should fix leaking taps to save water, save money, and protect the environment. For example, save water. Even small waste lots of water. Save money. Less water wasted means lower water bills. Protect the environment. Reduce pressure on water sources. Prevent shortage. Water is precious and limited. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, Harshali.
How can you say that life is impossible without water? Can I repeating my question? How do you say that life is impossible without water? How do you say that life is impossible without water? Life is not impossible without water because water is very important in our life. We can't survive without water.
Any other question? Yes, Navya.
Why do we save water? My question, why do we save water? We save water for we and future generations because there is a life, there is future. And without water, the life is impossible. Thank you everyone. Now it's time for some innovation and brilliance from Pascal House. I invite Pascal House team to come up on the stage. Please clap for them.
very good morning to one and all present here. Respected Principal Ma'am, worthy teachers, honorable judges, and my dear friends. This is Pascal House standing before you to present our presentation on the topic Conserve Water, Preserve Life. I shall serve as a team leader of this group, and here are the presenters. Navya from class 8, Ruspita from class 7, Shabas from class 6, Mansi from class 6, and Nisha from class 6. So without delay, let's start our presentation. Firstly, we must know about water. So let's begin with what is water. Basically, water is a clear, colorless, tasteless, and odorless liquid which is essential for all known forms of life. Its chemical formula is H2O, which means each molecule of water consists of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Water can be found in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Water can be solid in the form of ice. It can be liquid when ice, again converted into water at the normal temperature. It can be gas when we boil water, or it becomes steam or vapor. So this is all about water. Now I'm going to pass this to Navya.
Thank you, Shilpa, for telling us about water. Now this slide is about uses and benefits of water. So first point we have keep us alive. As we know how much water is essential for us, if we don't take water, we die. So it has been keep us alive. Second point we have regulate body temperature. Water also has been regulate body temperature and feels hydrate. Third point we have ecosystem support. Water also has been ecosystem support because all living organisms depends on water, especially aquatic life. In fourth point we have boost energy and help in digestion. Water boosts energy and help in digestion in the body that has body vitamin intake. Fourth point we have agriculture productivity. Agriculture is totally depends on water. Water is very important for agriculture productivity. The last point is essential in daily tasks. Water also has been performing daily tasks like bathing, cooking, washing, watering the plant, etc. So this is all about uses and benefits of water. Now I will pass on to Ruspita.
Thank you, Navya, for telling us about uses and benefits. Now, this slide contains sources and scarcities of water. Sources of water. First, we have rivers. It is the main source of water. Flows on rivers from glaciers, like Ganga starts from Gangotri Glacier. Second, we have wells. It is a traditional source of water, being found under the earth. Third, we have tap. From tap, we get stored water, like in the tank, we store water and then use. And the last point is rain. It is the most important source of water that comes on the earth from clouds. The process of evaporation. On the other hand, it has scarcity of water. First, we have death of human. Human will be died due to the shortage of water because it keeps us alive. Second, we have drought. It is the condition where no water in the soil and no rain over directly affect both plant and animals. And the last one is that destroy aquatic life. Scarcity of water destroy aquatic life and affect to the food chain and ecosystem balance in our nature. I want to pass this Shankar.
Thank you, Rose, for telling us about sources and scarcities. Now this one is about water pollution causes and effects. In very simple words, the contamination of water, mainly caused by humans, is called water pollution. Here are the causes: industrial waste. The waste that industries throw in water bodies like ponds, lakes, rivers is called industrial waste. Second is marine dumping. Marine dumping is one where cruises and ships throw their waste in seas and oceans. Third is human activity. Human activities is the main cause of water pollution. We throw garbage in water bodies not thinking about that it will affect us only. And on the other hand, we have effects. The first is death of aquatic life. If there is no water or water is contaminated, aquatic life will destroy. Second is disrupt food chain. If aquatic life is affected, it will affect food chain too. Third one is waterborne diseases like cholera. There are various diseases that are caused by contaminated water or no water like dehydration, cholera, malaria, and dengue. Now, I'm going to pass this to Shahbaz.
Thank you, Shankar, for telling us about water pollution and health. This information is truly wonderful. Now, in this slide, we will discuss how to conserve, how to value and conserve water. How to conserve and value water. My first point is save every drop of water. As we know, water is life, so we must save every drop of water. And it is also essential for our future generation. Second point we have use the water. We should use the water like after washing clothes, we can use for plants or in toilet. Third point we have avoid wastage of water. We should avoid wastage of water like fix leak, turn off the tap, etc. Fourth, our fourth point is make water sources clean. Make water sources clean. Like Shankar told you, if we throw garbage into water, sources is destroyed. Aquatic life to make water sources. Fifth point we have make analyze before use. Analyze before use. If we pass in shower, we don't know how much water is wasted. But if we fill only 2 buckets, then we can analyze our daily passing. That is 2 buckets. So make it. So analyze before use. Now I will pass to Monica.
Thank you, Shahbaz, for enlightening us about safe and value water. So this slide is about some amazing facts. One of the facts about water is that our brain contains 75% of water. That starts sending and receiving signals from our brain to our body perform well. Second fact is an elephant has the ability to hear water up 5 kilometers away from water sources. They are living jungles, so the natural superpower. Third fact is our Earth covered with 71% of water. That's why it is known as blue planet in solar system. Last fact is the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius and the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. Now I am passing to Nisha. Thank you, Mansi, for the amazing facts. Now to sum it up. First point we have what is the meaning of life? Means water is not just a resource, it is a foundation of life. Without water, there is no life. Second point we have if there is water, there is a future. Means there is a program about water. Jal hai to kal hai. Means if there is water, there is a future. Last point we have promise to save water. Means let's promise to use water wisely and save it for our future generation. Because every drop counts and matters. Now, as I end of our session, here's our statement.
If you guys have any questions, so please put across.
My question is, why should we not waste water while brushing our teeth?
Thank you for your question, to the team. Yes, Navya, please give the answer.
Thank you for your question. As we know, water is a limited resource. Turning off the tap, conserve it, reduce water bills, and protect environment for future. That's why should we not waste water while brushing our teeth.
Anyone else?
My question is, how can we guide our kindergarten students to conserve water?
Thank you for your question. We can guide kindergarten students by teaching them simple activities like to close the taps, to close the leak taps, to inform their parents if their tap is leaking. And kindergarten students are child, so they don't know how to do this. And then to use cup while brushing, not the tap. Thank you.
Anyone else from the audience? Anyone else from the audience?
the scientific name of water?
Thank you for the question. The scientific name of water is H2O.
Not simple. Name.
Hydrogen oxide.
Anyone else from the audience?
What is eutrophication?
Can you repeat?
What is eutrophication? The spelling is EUTROPHICATION.
It is a process where algae is come on the water bodies like on ponds and on lakes. Any other?
Is it relevant to the presentation, Sonakshi? Wait. Was this there in the presentation? This term was there? No, right? Then how come you're asking this question? You go for the another question.
Okay.
Cancel out that question and then go for the next one.
If groundwater extraction stopped today, so how long could humanity survive on surface water alone?
Could you please repeat?
If groundwater extraction stopped today, how long could humanity survive on surface water alone?
Thank you for your question.
Did you get the question? So basically her question is, if the extraction of water from the underground is finished, okay, you are not able to have more water from the underground, then how you will be able to have the water from the surface, and for how long the humans will survive?
Basically, we are depend on groundwater basically to be.
Yeah, please go ahead.
हम बेसिकली ग्राउंड वाटर पे डिपेंड करते हैं क्योंकि सरफेस वाटर हमारा काफ़ी कम है जो हम पीने लायक है तो काफ़ी कम बेसिकली मतलब हम काफ़ी कम टाइम तक जिंदा रह पाएंगे
Thank you.
थैंक यू एनी अदर क्वेश्चन
How does water pollution affect?
Thank you for your precious time. The motive of our presentation is just to save water, save life. Thank you. Have a nice day.
And finally, let's welcome the creative and insightful team of Calvin House. Clap for them.
Good morning. Good morning, one and all present here. It's a pleasure. Well, good morning, one and all present here. It's a pleasure to welcome you to presentation competition here in HCPS school. We are the students over and important topic, conserve water and preserve life. Now I introduce my group members. Our first speaker is Imra, second speaker is Nabya, third speaker is Alfia, fourth speaker is Shraddha, and fifth speaker is Riya. Now I hand over to Imra.
Now I will explain you conserve water and preserve life. Meaning of conservation: reduce water waste, use water efficiently, protect water sources, and avoiding water shortage. In simple words, conservation is one way that we can help to ensure that we have enough water at a reasonable price. Meaning of preserve life: protecting living things, taking action to ensure that survival, well-being humans, animals, and plants. Now I pass on to Nabya.
Thank you, Ms. Imran, to tell us about what is conserve water and preserve life. Now we will discuss importance of water conservation. So our first point is to prepare for future. Water conservation is crucial for preparing for the future by ensuring the sustainable water supply. So our second point is to make water available for recreational purposes. Some recreational activities take place in or on the water, such as swimming, boating, fishing, etc. Our third point is to preserve the environment. Water conservation is crucial for preserving the environment by ensuring the sustainable water access to fresh water resources. So our last and fourth point is to guard against rising cost. Water conservation is very essential for mitigating rising water cost, implementing water saving per activities at home. Now I pass on to Alfia. Thank you, Nabia, to tell us about importance of water conservation. Now I will explain what is causes of water scarcity. So the first cause is population growth. Population growth is a significant driver of water scarcity because it increases the demand of water in various sectors, including agriculture, industry, and domestic uses. Now, my second point is increased water usage. Water conservation is significantly worse by increasing the water usage. Factors like population growth and industrial development. Now, my third point is climate change. Climate change is significantly driver of water scarcity by altering rainfall pattern, causing more frequent. Now, my fourth and last point is increasing pollution. Pollution is a mixing of harmful substances into our air, water, soil, and human also. Thank you. Now, I pass it on to Shraddha.
Thank you, Ms. Alfia, to tell us about causes of water scarcity. Impact of water conservation. My first point is environment benefit. Water helps maintain healthy water levels in rivers, lakes, which are crucial for supporting wildlife and biodiversity. My next point is economic benefit. Individuals and business can save money on their water bills by implementing water-saving practices. My third point is social benefit. Access to clean and reliable water resources is essential for public health. Water helps sustainable water. Now, I would like to pass it. Thank you, Shraddha, to tell us about impact of water conservation. Now, I will explain solution and actionable steps. The first step is take shorter shower. The second step is turn off the tap while brushing your teeth. The third step is fix leaks and remove them promptly. The fourth one is collect rainwater. The fifth and last one is encourage to save water. Now I hand over to Miss Ilma.
Thank you for listening. I hope our presentation has given you valuable insight. Then
Why should we not throw garbage into rivers and ponds? The question is, why should we not throw garbage into rivers and ponds?
We should not throw garbage in the river because it becomes water pollution and it increases disease. Thank you.
My question is, how can we make our neighbors and peoples around us aware about conserving water? I'm repeating my question. How can we make our neighbors and people around us aware about conserving water?
we tell them to use buckets and we tell him to don't waste water and use rainwater. Thank you.
Any questions from the audience? Yes, Himant.
Why do we save rainwater and their uses? Why do we save rainwater and their uses?
We collect the rainwater for use, for example, cleaning the floors and throw the water in plants and wash the clothes. Thank you.
Next question from the audience.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Aisha.
What is water? What is water?
You got the question? What is?
Water is colorless and tasteless liquid that is important for all living beings. Thank you. Thank you, Kelvin House, for your thoughtful and well-articulated presentation. What a perfect way to conclude today's round of presentation. Give a huge round of applause to all of them. What an inspiring journey it has been. We have witnessed incredible talent, creativity, and teamwork from all four houses. Every team brought its own spark and made this competition truly memorable. Today's presentations truly reminded us that to conserve water is to preserve life. We have learned that every drop counts, and it's our shared responsibility to protect this precious resource for a better tomorrow. Let's all take a pledge to use it wisely and ensure that every drop is valued and preserved. With that, we come to the close of our inter-house presentation competition. A big round of applause for all our participants. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our house in charges and other house team members for guiding and supporting the students throughout their presentations. A big thank you to our panel of judges for their time and guidance, our activity in charges and staff members for their support and coordination, and of course to all our students for their enthusiastic participation that made today's event a great success. Thank you everyone. Have a pleasant day ahead. Thank you.